Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll discuss MSc 205 Unit 8 in detail, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, that is IBC. IBC has consolidated the insolvency resolution process into a single law by amending multiple rules and processes earlier in operation. The IBC 2016 addresses all the endeavors to prevent insolvency, provide market-determined and time-bound mechanism for resolution of insolvency whenever possible, along with facilitators for quick and effective resolution, and promotes ease of exit whenever required. The IBC of 2016, that is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of 2016, provides the ultimate economic freedom to exit, and mechanism to address honest business failures. Now we'll discuss the difference between insolvency and bankruptcy. Insolvency refers to a state of financial distress wherein a person or enterprise is no longer able to pay the debt when they fail to pay the due payments. Whereas bankruptcy is a legal declaration by court on failure of insolvency resolution process to settle debt of the person. Insolvency is a short-term view, and the initial stage defines the inability to meet liabilities during normal course of business, whereas bankruptcy is a long-term view and the final stage where the individual firm are sold to recover the debt they have taken. Whereas insolvency, it can be reversed by reducing costs, selling assets at reasonable price, raising finance, getting acquired by a larger corporation, etc. But once bankruptcy is declared, there is no going back. In case of insolvency, it arises when the value of assets owned by an individual company is less than the value of liabilities, whereas bankruptcy arises when it remains untreated for a longer period of time. There is a new regulator in IBC, that is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. It has been one of the most important reforms in recent years. Banks and other creditors can now take defaulting company to the National Company Law Tribunal to initiate insolvency proceeding.
We will discuss the objectives of IBC. The objectives of IBC are to promote entrepreneurship, availability of credit, to improve overall business culture in the country, balancing interest of all stakeholders by consolidating and amending laws relating to reorganization and insolvency resolution of corporate person, partnership firms and individuals in a time-bound manner, and for maximization of value of assets of such person and matter concerned therewith. To simplify insolvency and bankruptcy proceeding in India, to protect the interest of creditors including stakeholders in company. Now we'll discuss the IBC ecosystem, that is components. First is the National Company Law Tribunal, that is the authority has jurisdiction over companies, other limited liability entities. Second is Debt Recovering Tribunal, that is jurisdiction over individual and partnership firms and other than LPP. Third is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, apex body for promoting transparency and governance in administration of IBC. It has 10 members from Ministry of Finance, Law and RBI. Fifth is Insolvency Professional, and sixth is Informational Utilities. Now the salient features of IBC are: IBC propose a paradigm shift from existing debtor in possession to creditor in control, an impartial law respecting rights of all creditors by acknowledging that all classes of creditors play a vital role in insolvency process. The code aims to resolve insolvency in a strict time-bound manner. The evaluation and viability determination must be done within 180 days, extended to 270 days in company case. For startup and small company, 90 days, extended by 45 days. Third is introducing a qualified insolvency professional as intermediate to oversee the process. Fourth is providing setup for IBRI to regulate professional agencies dealing with insolvency and informational utilities. Fifth is emphasis on symmetric information, that is symmetry of information between creditors and debtors, by ensuring availability and access to all information to all creditors by setting up informational utilities as a depository of financial information. Last is the code allows all corporate debtor itself to initiate the insolvency resolution process once it has defaulted on a debt. Also, creditors are permitted to initiate resolution process. Thank you guys. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, and do comment which next topic you want me to prepare a video for you guys. Thank you.